You mean mine? Yeah, mine went out already. Yeah. Don't know what you're talking about. I retweeted you this time.
Okay. About a minute. Tweet. Okay, stand by.
$22 million.
Oops.
Quiet on the set. You're listening to WRFB, Radio Free Britannia, and no other freaking better place in the world than Deltona, Florida. Eat lunch with no other than the dynamic duo, Laz and Jack.
And thank you very much. Greetings, everybody. This is Laz.
This is Jack. Welcome to another edition of Lunch with Laz and Jack. Hey, I thought we were going to start off with the brand new intro.
No, not quite yet. It's only because it's still got the name of Beta as it was submitted by its author.
I don't care. I mean, it becomes the perfect time to test it. Just because Thex has said, yeah, you know what? It still has to be mastered and everything else. That doesn't bother me.
Yeah, see, I'm going to give them time to perfect it because the first round was just funny as hell. The second round was even funnier. I can't wait for a final product, so we're not going to do that to them.
Okay. Can't believe you, man.
But you know what? We can play it now and show them a little bit of what's coming up.
Little teaser. Teaser.
What do you say, Thex? Can we tease them just a little bit?
Oh yeah.
Let's see.
Welcome to Lunch with Jack and
Your viewing and listening pleasure.
They can't read at all.
I don't know how easy it is to disconcern. Yeah, it's not ready yet.
I don't know. We need to fix that grimy trader issue. I mean, as soon as that's
it is loud. It's got to be equalized out as well. So, but once the final product's submitted, I'll get that fixed.
Figure out why grimy trader quits after a good 30 seconds or I shouldn't say quits.
I think it's just
he mutes himself.
The cheap bot, is using just a very basic player is what it is. That's what I think it is. But anyway, welcome to the show, everybody. Today is Monday, January 9th, 2017, here inside Shroud of the Avatar. Got to welcome you all back to the top of the week. It's been a quiet weekend, for us at least. Haven't been... Actually, I got to go out for a little while with a few folks. Went out and did some ghost scorpion hunting. Quite an interesting
you went ghost scorpion? I played around in some Deep Ravenswood over the weekend.
Yeah, we were at the Hospitalers weekly meeting yesterday, and afterwards there was a bunch of people hanging around the Shroud of the Avatar Discord, actually in voice. So I stopped in. Audacity was one of those folks, and of course I stopped in to say hello to her. And she pops into Zoom here to visit every once in a while. And chatted with a couple other folks, and they were out hunting, and they invited me along. So I went out and had a little fun. Got a little bit of experience.
Yeah.
got my PP whacked a couple times by the Corpion, of course, by not paying attention. But it is what it is.
Yeah. Well, I mean, as Dragar is saying, the desync was terrible yesterday, and that is absolutely true. I did get whacked a few times by some invisible mobs.
Did you?
It's a good thing that I wasn't PvP flagged.
I haven't experienced that. Again, spend a lot of time standing around doing our thing up here. But
well, have you ever heard of the band Kill Switch Engage?
I can't say that I have.
I'm taking that's a no. Well, I'm thinking of creating the band Lag Switch Engage. It's much more deadly.
Q rim shot.
I know. If had he heard of the band, it would have been good.
Yeah, well, what can I say?
Well, since you didn't announce today as being Monday, January 9th.
I did.
In Shroud of the Avatar. Okay, I didn't hear that part.
You must be slacking. The leg must be killing you over there. I don't know.
I think it's your open mic that cuts out occasionally too much.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know what the hell that is either these days. But that's okay.
Yeah.
So, what do we got for the good folks today? Of course, yes, we have Friday's update of the Avatar.
Yeah, Friday's update of the Avatar is the big news, just because there's lots of pretty pictures to look at in there. We still have desync issues. I mean, we can always talk about macroing and botting.
Well, there's plenty of chatter out there on a couple of other issues as well, but let's get the base news out of the way at the top of the week for the good boys and girls out there.
Okay.
They sort of expect some kind of structure from us. I don't know why that is, but
I don't know what their expectations are, but normally the bar is super, super low, and it just needs to be lowered.
We try and lower it as much as we can. That's right.
Yeah, I mean, it's like me saying hi to people that are in my channel. I forget to do that.
Well, that's not good.
Yeah, I mean, or we could talk about like how Tenchi Extra Life wants to say that it's a little clunky to have out of combat healing. And it's like, yeah, it is.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yep. Okay, so
it's like it's a little clunky to have food buffs that work out of combat, but we'll cover that one too with the out of combat healing. Yes, but both of them, I believe, require a little bit of attention. On our part.
Yeah. Well, I mean, for one, it's like I need to stop crafting stuff. I did spend several hours turning wood scrap into pulp over the weekend, so. You ready for update of the Avatar number 209?
Oh, I guess we can flop on over to that. Oops.
I mean, the title is Soda voted number one crowdfunded game of 2016, then the Canyon Siege, Brookside, Perennial Coast, Blood Bay, and more. So we do have the making of the Canyon Siege encounter, which is, remember that occasionally, depending on the celestial events going on, NPC towns come under siege by the Obsidian Cabalists, and the timing, duration, and location of the siege is driven by celestial mechanics, and which means that Bo and Bloodgood is going to be working hard to figure out when and where those are to be expected. So the coming siege type is going to be the Canyon Siege, which starts off with a bridge, which actually looks really cool, especially considering it's under construction, and you can see where someone has prepared it for it to be sapped completely and destroyed. And hello, Clan.
There we go. That's better.
What are you looking at? Are you finally looking at pictures?
Yeah, had some monitor problems over the weekend, so monitors switched up. Monitor
switched up. You had to find things and paste them up there.
There they are.
So, enemy camp. Don't forget Foreman's shed, because he's the one observing the construction. Then you can see that in the river, you've had a water wheel that's been demolished. So, moving right along, we do move straight into Brookside and You know what? Whoever's providing music for today's slacking a little bit. Wait,
I don't think we have
Okay, I didn't
anybody
do that one
providing
yet today.
music. Yeah.
that's me.
Well, I know that. It's, all the bards have taken the day off. It's Monday.
I know. I mean,
Actually, one of our bards
They're
is
on vacation.
sitting over there in the corner all by his lonesome.
it's okay. He needs a hug.
Go
So
hug him.
Brookside, which is located in the Drockvald region in the northwest of Novia, directly south of Spite. Although someone needs to learn their cardinal directions because that would be northeast, not northwest. If it's over by Spite, because Spite's in the top right of the map, isn't it?
In the northwest of Novia. So, yes, Spite, I believe,
If-
is up over in the northeast quadrant of...
Yeah. If it's directly south of Spite, that means that Drockvald is in the northeast.
Let's just verify that for...
I mean, it's called opening up Soda Map.
yeah, that's exactly what I'm doing.
Okay. We're going to Soda Map, and we're gonna. What town am I looking for again?
Spite. Let's see where
Yeah, that would be
Spite
north.
is.
Yep. Spite's in the northeast, and going south of that to Brookside, which is northeast
So we-
of the map,
We have a
not
typo
northwest.
there, yes. Major typo there.
Yeah.
And let's see, does he have it in
it's
on the map yet? Not yet.
Brookside?
There it is, okay. Yeah.
Okay. So we do have that Sorcerer Steve working on Brookside, and he's
got a
looking
place
at
there.
abandoned manors. He's looking at the remnants of undead invasions. So there is going to be lots of ruins. There is going to be lots of mist. And the Attenwood has changed his name. He's now the Forgetful Attenwood. And lots of abandoned buildings, past signs of the undead overrun.
So this is what my now nice looking town is going to look like.
Yes, your nice looking town is going to start looking like this, which, I mean, if it, remember, covered it in fog, so it's going to look like London in the 15th century. Or something like that.
Very foggy.
Yeah. Perennial Coast is going to continue being improved with the Japanese themes or Asian influence. Then from there, it's like you've got lots and lots of things. So the developers are making use of their new Asian influence assets, adding in
that asset
bamboo
pack
with
has
other flora.
Been
And
quite the handy tool over in Ardoris there. Is if you take a look around,
Oh, yeah.
it's really added quite a bit of extra flair to the place. That's for sure. Of course, it hasn't
Added
done anything
quite
for
a-
the
quite a-
for the
quite a
leg
bit of
sync yet, but
you are cutting out again.
yeah, sorry. Maybe I had a loose cable there.
Oh, loose cable.
I says that asset pack has done quite a bit for the Ardoris city. I said. Are you still not hearing me?
Yeah, that it added quite a bit to the city. I love the diversity that it's adding to the region. And as soon as they start doing all the other regions and start working on regionalizing everything, then it becomes a little bit more interesting. What I would love to see is the inclusion of region-specific dialects as far as the NPCs and their talking.
Aside from feline.
Besides feline, yes. Oh, and I need to turn down my music a little bit. Hold on.
Why, are you playing too loud?
Yeah, I'm playing too loud because normally I'm doing it other ways. Okay, so wait, hold on.
You're slacking
Okay,
over
so
there.
now that you're playing, it's going to be like now I can't hear you,
Of course.
and
What else
so
is there?
now it's going to be way too quiet. It's all good.
Nobody else in the game is allowed to hear my music
I know.
because of directional music.
It's going to be the I'm going to put you to sleep.
You know what's really funny is that from the direction I'm at, it's even low to me. If I have to actually swing around to make it louder, which is really a pain in the butt. But moving right along.
Well, Scotty's working on Xenos polish, and they uncloned Xenos and made some modifications for specific plot points. And don't forget that Xenos is going to be using the Greek and Roman influences, and so we actually have a lot of different things. Let's see. So if you start looking at it, you can see the fact that you've got all the columns that are lining the roads, and you're going to have an aqueduct. You're going to have all kinds of different things, and so it's kind of like a not quite like visiting Italy or Greece.
Well, it looks pretty.
Yes, it does.
I'm checking some of these pictures out because I really didn't stop and look at the pictures on Friday. Okay, what kind of news you got coming in?
Ooh, yeah. I've got the fun kind of news coming in. Then after that, we've got lots of statuaries, including upside down penises.
Oh, we gotta love that.
And you can see within this picture that they put a shadow across the genitalia.
I didn't catch that one. Which picture are you looking at now? On the fountain. The fountain.
Yeah, the guy standing. It's like
okay.
the shadow, right across the genitalia. It's like, yeah. So there are going to be lots of statues in there. Whether or not any genitalia is actually shown or not is debatable. And the shadow is just a shadow. That's all it is. So, yeah, lots of pretty stuff. I mean, I love Scotty's work. Didn't read the story this time. Do you want to talk about Mario Kart Land?
You're killing me.
I believe in the music, man. It's a good thing that song's over, so that way I can play something with a little bit cheerier. So, moving right along, we do have the making of Blood Bay, otherwise known as Mario Kart Land. Yes, Mario Kart Land with the Cobalt Dungeon entrance. I believe this one is going to be known as The Fall.
Is that what they're gonna name it? I haven't heard that as of yet. But,
it was in one of the other posts where he said something. Here's The Fall. Since one of the dungeons is called the Rise,
yes.
Then we're gonna have the.
So
then we're gonna have the Fall.
In the Rise, you had big drops. In the Fall, are we gonna have big jumps?
The Fall is probably going to be lots more jumping, and you're going to have to go up.
Yeah, it's called the Fall. Yep.
And if you look at the label, Cobalt Dungeon Entrance, and then the next one is called the Fall Dungeon Entrance. Duh. Yay.
A little bit more
so
homework
the virtue
before Monday's show.
What are you talking about? I read this thing on Friday when it came out quickly on my phone. The virtuous side of town, nothing like a good drink while watching a filthy pirate hang. I think that's kind of entertaining. Then the updated volcano plume doesn't look very updated, other than the fact that they've now added projectiles into the plume. And you always have to have the Zeppelin dock before you jump off of everything.
Well, I like the idea of that. Because when we're building in things like that, that gives us a lot of room to play later on down the line.
Well, it just means that when Mario Kart Land goes live, that we are going to be jumping off to our death, and hopefully there's an onk right below it.
Now, do we know
'Cause
why?
someone-
Do we know why Spiff calls it that yet?
Based off the images, and if you actually look at it, it looks like you're navigating Mario Kart, and the fact that
gotcha.
look at the colors.
Gotcha.
So then, don't forget that next week, I believe it's next week.
No, that's
Richard Garriott's
tomorrow.
book
That comes out
tomorrow.
tomorrow.
Lord British's
That's
book
tomorrow?
comes
Yes,
out.
the 10th.
Yeah. So his book comes out, which means that you can pre-order it, and you can also receive a $20 credit for
$20
or
off
$20
Shroud
off.
of the Avatar. That's right.
Shroud of the Avatar just for pre-ordering it. And then if you're really lucky and you take it to Richard Garriott, you can get him to sign it too.
Now I
Wonder what's
heard
gonna happen now.
I heard that Rustic Dragon was very happy to hear he got mentioned on inside the book.
What?
Yes,
No way. That's
yes.
awesome.
As, he tweeted out, I think he said page 86 or page 89, there was mention of him, and that made his week, day,
That is
month,
awesome.
year.
Yeah.
As,
Well, that, and he's also made it into the Blade of the Avatar as well.
Ah,
So in the Blade of the Avatar, there are the brothers Toshlog and Tassilo.
gotcha.
And
Yeah.
ooh, I wonder that would be Tassilo Philippe,
You think?
one of the developers, and Joseph Rustic Dragon Toshlog. So both of them were mentioned in it, which is even cooler.
Now,
Then,
speaking of Rustic Dragon, we have some Hobloth news. You want to touch on that real quick while we've got his name up in the...
Did you fill out the Hobloth survey already?
I have not. When I looked at it and I said this is going to take some time to sit down and fill out, so I put it off. It's on today's to-do list, though.
It's on today's to-do list.
Well, I actually do have to-do lists. Things I do every day. Believe it or not, we actually
Well, if I
do
had a
stuff.
to-do list, it would actually have a lot more stuff on it than
Yes.
you would believe.
Making pulp.
Yes.
Yeah,
Well, making
exactly.
pulp is on the to-do list every single day. That's one that gets pushed to the side, though, all the time. Not always a big priority.
And I was told that we have to say hi to a new guy by the name of Mathis.
Mathis. Hello, Mathis.
Welcome, Mathis. So that was from Justin. She said hi.
Ooh, Justin's giving shout-outs now.
Oh, yeah. Yes, it is.
Gotta love it. Gotta love it. Now, of course, yes, we're getting ready to go on to the wins the best crowd-funded online game. And we do have another voting category out there. Now, if you guys are interested in seeing us win the most wanted MMO of 2017, go out to MMORPG, register with them, and cast your vote for Shroud of the Avatar. Voting is open till
Yeah.
tomorrow at 12 p.m. Eastern Time, where voting will
And
close.
last I heard that Shroud was in fourth place for that.
It's been up and down. Last I looked, it
Yeah.
wasn't. We weren't doing too hot, but with a little help the next
it's
day
all
or
good.
so, hopefully we can get those numbers raised. So people will be listening to the show in replays, checking it out later on, seeing it on stream, and hopefully we'll get some more folks to vote out there before tomorrow.
Yeah, then we have the new Shogun bundles were added to the asset store, including everybody's favorite animal, Want to Buy a Duck.
Wanna buy a duck? You can finally buy a duck. It's not
Wanna buy a duck?
not the kind of duck that I was sort of expecting. I don't know.
No,
why.
that Mandarin duck. I mean,
I'll bring
it's
this up here.
that huge head on there. I mean, but at the same time, we do know that from the stand-up corners that they are working on other duck varieties.
Coming soon. Wanna buy a duck. And there is the duck. Gotta love it. Now we
Wanna
need
buy a
a
duck?
goose.
Yes. So new Shogun wall lights added it to the add-on store as well. So if you're looking for new lighting, and the available lighting isn't doing it for you, there's a new style, and that's the Shogun style. Ooh, lighting.
Ooh, pretty.
Yeah, that duck is crazy looking.
Yeah, that duck is crazy looking.
I
Look
tell
at that
you.
head on.
We gotta have a duck.
It's got a huge head.
Gotta
And
have
the wings
a duck.
coming out of its butt.
Yeah, the real question is, do you want to, oops, I forgot to do the monitors to capture for a little bit. Whoopsie. Oh well. Taking lessons from Lions today.
Hey now.
Those lights are nice.
Yeah, they are. I mean, to me, it's when they need paper lights as well.
They need the lights like
And-
we have hanging over a Doris, the paper lamps that hang
Yeah, the
in
paper
strings.
lights.
And we
Exactly.
should have stuff
So
like
they
that
need
as
to-
deco as well. It should be craftable. But again, you know, that stuff will come once we get the basic stuff in.
Yeah,
So
it's the difference between ornate and non-ornate varieties. Someone forgot to play something. I need more variety in my music. I need to hit up Scrota's shop.
you do. It's right there on the corner. At least one of them.
You mean the corner of my lot?
That's
yes,
right.
it is.
It's too far to walk, man.
I know.
I
It's
mean,
just it's way too far to go. Way too far. You get some
fast
cheap
travel.
music. Yeah, you may have to teleport over and you can get the blink spell and hope it gives you a shot over there.
well, would the blink spell take me all the way over there or not?
You'd have to push a couple buttons.
Just a couple
That-
buttons?
That may be just a little too much work for you. All
So
right.
where are we going now?
Oh, I don't know. Of course, there was the upcoming events that are coming up on the bottom of the list there. Release 38 coming out at the end of the month. It's going to be a much anticipated release. Hopefully we'll get some of these other things that we have plaguing us right now fixed. The Ultimate Dragons 25th
Well, we do know that-
anniversary event. For those folks, I
Yeah,
don't know.
I wish I could go to Disneyland for that.
Yeah, that's a trip. That's a trip out to California. Of course, South by Southwest, again, we were hoping for an announcement last year. And maybe an announcement this year at South by Southwest. We don't know.
Well, I love the topic of that discussion.
Yeah,
for
I
South
was.
by
I'm looking at that, and I was waiting to see is video game early access too early? Quite
Well, I
a
mean,
good
it all
topic.
depends on like where they start within early access. The fact that they started with release 1, which was the chicken room, that might have been way too early.
Well, you know, it's become legend now, though. As the chicken room was something that just, it's gone down in history. What can I say?
Yep.
I started playing at R29, and its game's come a long way since then. But I can't imagine being one of those folks that started at R1 and went all the way up to R38.
And we've got quite a few of them. I didn't come in till 13 when we had a viable game. That was Christmas
I was
time.
before you.
Huh? What's that?
I was before you.
I know. Well, hey, I was watching it the whole time. As again, I told you the story.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't have $5 to add to the Alienware promotion to get a $25 pledge at the time. That's how sorry I was at the time. So, but anyway, moving right along, as I did hear a moo there, I believe. Holiday Christmas party at Portalarium. I want to cover this early and get it out of the way, just because this needs a little bit more promotion. this Wednesday, happening down at the Portalarium offices from 5 to 10, is the annual Portalarium Community Christmas Party, where the community is throwing a party for the devs, and everything, all the donations that are helping to do that come from the community. They are not coming out of Portalarium funds, because Portalarium does not believe in spending your donations on their parties. So the community has come together again for the second year in a row to throw them a party, because that's how frugal these guys are with our money. And I gotta love them for that fact. I mean, I hate to deprive them of a Christmas party, but the community has done such a great job in coming together to doing that they've actually put out a cloak this year. So for you folks who cannot attend but want to help support them, go out to the forums. There is a post on the forums. Is there a link here? Yes, there's an RSVP link here where you can say, hey, I'm either going to come. There's a donation link out here for you. And make sure that when you fill out the donation, that you say it is for the holiday party and that you would like to receive a cloak. Just to make sure, put a little note in there when you make your $5 donation if you want to receive a cloak for this party.
Do you know when the cloaks are going to be available?
I'm going to assume they'll probably come out next
Release 38, release 39.
Because it's not.
I do know
like
that
they
there
don't
was a
have
discussion
cloak.
about their design.
Yeah.
And I drew a quick design because we were told that it didn't have to be the clasp hand. So I did draw something the other day.
You drew the upturned penis, was it?
I know. It's like got my artwork.
Uh-huh. And you actually submitted that.
Yes. So yeah, without just. Well, I didn't submit it. Someone else submitted it for me. So that might be interesting. Which would have been, the circle would have been the wreath, then fireworks coming off of it, and then a camera. For the fact that, you know what, everybody's invited to join the Zoom room. There's currently 50 slots available for that during the holiday party, and actually socialize with other people.
That's right.
That are going to be on site.
We're going to be doing all sorts
yeah.
of crazy things. We're going to be having a good time. There's going to be people in the Zoom room. There's going to be people in chat. We're going to be streaming it live. We're going to have people on site. There'll be cameras all over the place. So it's going to be a fun event. And
I'll be there, but I don't know how much communication I'm going to be doing.
Yeah, I just tell Winfield to give you an iPad to walk around with. Is either that, bring a microphone with you, and you can do the red carpet welcome. I'll be on the robot, and you can stand next to me.
How's it going?
Yeah, do your job, man.
Hey, what are you doing? What am I supposed to be doing? What are you talking about?
Field reporter, NBNN.
That's right.
Yeah.
I'm not Laz. I don't have the little NBNN thing on my microphone.
Hey, all you got to do is say something. I'll get it for you. Yeah.
I don't know where it'd go on here.
Oh yeah, no, you can't put them on those. Yeah.
I got this behemoth.
Yeah. Can't put them on those. Get yourself
Do
a
like
real
a red
microphone.
carpet.
But moving right along, what do you want to talk about next? We want to talk about a couple of the hot topics out there. We want to go ahead and give them Friday's stand-up corner. What would you like to talk about?
You know what? This force connection exploit and the lag that it's generating.
Yeah.
I think that really needs to be discussed, and it's one where we do know that it's going to be hooked up and fixed in release 38, but I don't know whether or not that delay of several weeks says, hey, there's not this emergency dealing with this issue, and I think there should be. So I think the priority's a little bit whacked on that one.
Well, again, as we know how long and what it takes them to do for builds, the question is it that much of a priority that they see it as, and apparently they don't see it as a big problem. They understand it's a problem. They understand that there's a fix, and it's not as easy, according to Chris, of a fix as they thought. That's why they pushed it to R38.
Yeah, but that's one where the only way that you can test that fix is to publish it.
Well,
And to
that's why we
say,
should have
we
a
think we've
live
got a fix.
QA
Yeah.
24/7
And-
in a lot of people's opinions. Now,
Yeah.
that's something we haven't broached in a while either. Why do we still only have a couple of days a week? Why And I think I understand why, because a lot of people like myself would probably wind up playing more on the QA to find what the problems are than they would playing the regular game at that point.
Well, yeah. I mean, that's where it's like they definitely need more available access to the QA server, and I need the ability to actually play multiple game clients at the same time as well.
Yes. Now, Goblin Hooker says he spoke to Lord British, and they totally expect it to be a R38 fix, as we just said. Yes.
Well, yeah.
But
yeah.
yes, again, it's one of them things. Is while we know it's a problem, I think when Chris makes a call, and again, we bash him on a regular basis just because we can. We rib him.
It's only because we love him.
Well, he's got to make those hard calls, and for our regular fans who know that, they know that when we're ribbing them, and we're not really going, you guys suck. That's not really what we're here for. Is we're here to tell you what's going on, how it's going on, and why it's going on, and of course have a little fun while we're doing it. And of course, if we can rib the guys for some of the things while we're at it, of course, that's all fun and games. But
yeah,
he's got to make that tough call. And do you take away from what you're doing now? They know what the fix is. They get somebody to identify it. They get somebody working hard on it. They get it rock solid for R38's release, and they let everybody else continue on what they're doing. Instead of disrupting the whole machine. And I actually think that's a better call.
That and at the same time, I'm not a programmer, you're not a programmer, and
Absolutely.
neither one of us, it might be redoing the network code.
Now,
So it may be something that's not as easy as a fix, and it may require a lot of substantial changes to their code base
and
as far as the network.
I'm going based on Starlong's Q1 release, where there's a lot of stuff that they're getting ready to put in, and there's a lot of changes, and he's got these guys under the direction of let's get this done. So I'm sure he wants them to continually focus on that. And again, the effects of all this coming together make it a little bit more of a detailed problem than just a couple lines of code. So I have faith in the boys, of course, as always, and we'll see what happens in R38.
Oh yeah, our release 38 is going to be interesting, and hopefully, I mean, we do expect tons and tons of patches and tons of substantial gameplay changes. So it's going to be interesting.
It is. It is. Now, when you were out this weekend, you said you got some invisible hits and stuff like that. I'm also hearing and I'm seeing that we had the ranged magic bug seemed to be reappearing over the weekend, where people were getting hit with ranged magic from very far away in the scene. Did you experience any of that yourself? Because I didn't.
Well, I was playing around in Deep Ravenswood, and I wasn't playing around near the skeletons. I was playing around with the wolves. You have to remember, I can solo a wolf or two at a time, and that's very trying.
You're running away
for
from
two wolves. Yeah, so it's like when I'm fighting something, and then it's like I kill it, and then it's like I'm still being hit by things, and it's like, where the hell's this damage coming from? Yeah, that becomes an issue.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So I did die a few times this weekend.
Plus, there's the chain lightning bug that flies all around the screen, no matter who casts it from somewhere inside the scene.
Oh yeah, and it hits everything, and it's like it doesn't do damage to anything, but yeah. There's actually a couple of spells that actually go all the way across the scene.
And
I think Searing Ray also does that.
What's the other funny one that the Golden Showers bug, the Elysium Illumination, as it is otherwise?
Yeah, the Elysian Illumination causing lots of lag
that
and desyncs.
Has been otherwise dubbed as the Golden Showers because you just look like you're showered in gold.
Looks like it. Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
You gotta love the golden showers. What are you talking about? Tex wants to know, how does one golden shower?
That's Scroda.
Oh, Scroda knows?
I actually know that.
Scroda's the one who asked the question. I said.
Oh, wait. Yes. Yes, Scroda wants to know.
You heard
Sorry,
voice,
I was
you
just
saw
looking at the text
yeah.
over the head.
I know.
I saw the text over X's head, didn't, and Scroda said right there. Yes. So, hey, Thex, can you show us how one golden showers in game?
1 minute.
Oh, it takes you that long?
He's got to.
I know. He's gotta find the spell.
Now, of course, let's hope it doesn't crash as well.
It won't crash us all. It's just going to look like a very golden shower.
Is that in the life tree?
What else do we have?
What tree is that in?
It's in the Sun Tree, I believe.
Got it.
Very Elysian illumination all the way at the bottom. Yeah. Yeah, I don't have enough Sun Tree stuff to actually do anything. I need to work on my enlightenment to get that up to 40 before I can do reveal hidden.
So we have some questions coming in on your chat down there. What the heck you doing, Thex?
Had to get it loaded into a combat deck.
Well, since it's a healing spell, you should be able to do it in non-combat, shouldn't you?
I just tried to drop it in the hotbar.
So okay. So we do have. How does this compare to UO? It's
not UO.
Yeah, it's not UO just because it's not purely multiplayer, and so it's a mix between Ultimas with the fact that you're dealing with all kinds of different ethical dilemmas and with the main quest lines. Then there is the multiplayer aspect of it, but when I think of UO, I'm thinking of pre-Tramiel when it was just Feluca.
Swing it, baby, swing it.
That's right.
One golden shower coming right up.
Getting all sexy inside
one
that golden
long golden shower, yeah.
Actually, the visual effect is not as bad as it has been in other times, so that doesn't.
Seems like they toned it down a little bit.
Yes, quite a bit.
Well, considering it's still there on my screen, I mean, it's like, how long does this thing last?
Wait.
I mean, do you have GM golden showers?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
So
I can't stop it even if I wanted to.
I know.
There it goes.
You can stop it if you want to. What you have to do is, underneath your character name, find the spell, then right click on it, and you can dismiss it.
At least you should be able to.
Yep, it worked.
Yep. So, yeah. The only thing I know how to dismiss is light.
That's the only thing you ever use.
It's only, damn game. Since I'm holding the damn thing, it's like, can't do it. Like, right click, dismiss. It's like I wanted to cast a spell, and since I had the organ in my hands, it wouldn't let me do anything.
You always have your organ in your hands, but that's another story.
Well, yeah. Ooh, Thex is standing behind me now.
Yeah.
What's he gonna be doing?
Better
Ready
watch
for a
out.
golden shower.
Okay. We're gonna have a full-on golden shower on my stream.
You're too much. Okay.
That and PvP is going to be worked on a little bit later. They're trying to add the benefit of, if you're flagged for PvP, then you actually get an XP bonus in multiplayer. But at the same time, you know what? There's not as many players. I mean, playing the game right now, so it's not really. I mean, other than hunting, you've got that little bonus. But yeah, and someone followed me or something, but I can't find the screen. Yay!
You guys,
What do you like?
I just love this shit.
Or you love the fact that I had the falling the leaves and the golden shower over my head. Do you have flowers as well there, Fax?
There they are.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. My showers are beyond golden.
You're too much.
That was the ultimate golden shower. Thank you very much.
Yes, it was.
Alrighty, moving right along.
Where do you want to move to?
I don't know. We got a few minutes left. We got a calendar, of course, out there to read for everybody.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Not a whole lot on the community calendar.
It's
today.
Monday. It's
Monday.
almost empty. I mean, yeah.
Well, it's not
Calendars.
almost empty, but
Hosted over at nbnn.info. It's just a matter of clicking on the calendar button. It is a calendar aggregate. A bunch of calendars were added to a Google Calendar, and then it is hosted off of nbnn.info. So we do still have SodaCon tickets available, as well as if you want the SodaCon Rare Cloak for non-attendees. Those are still available, as well as the early bird ticket sales. If you want to get that link, you just click on it.
Got my ticket
Just
already.
click the link, yeah. Well, yeah, considering you helped build the damn website, yeah, you better have the ticket already.
Got the ticket already, and I think I'll have some promo T-shirts to be able to show some.
Oh, yeah.
This weekend.
Kind of like this funky ship. Yeah. Whereas I don't have.
I had it sitting right here the other day, and I didn't even promo it, so I'll have to get that one out when they come in and promo all the shirts.
Yeah. So today is Monday, January 9th. We have two idiots that don't know what the hell they're doing, and they don't know how to read or write on a show called Lunch with Laz and Jack. On WRFB.
WRFB, Radio Free Britannia.
That's right, WRFB.rocks, if you can't figure that out, or your in-game ether amplifier. That's going to be noon, 3, 6, 9, and 12 around the clock. At 6 o'clock this evening.
Soon, so stay tuned.
Why am I squirreling so much today? I don't know what the hell is going on. Squirrel. Today at 6 on Avatar's Radio, Grumpy Old Gamers taking the alternative route. The GOG, you do need to tune in. At 8 o'clock, there's Monday nights with DJ Killy. And final event is the Order of Vengeance Guild meeting, where they invite everybody to go out and slay them in the guild hall in Vengeance between 9 and 9:30. Don't forget, Order of Vengeance is an anti-PK guild, and they do invite anybody to go kill them during their guild meeting. So do them the favor and do their request. Go out and slay them while they're having their guild meeting. That's right.
I don't know.
And that's our community calendar for this January 9th.
Shroud. Traders.
Of the Avatar.
Shroud of the Avatar.
And Squirrel. I don't know what the hell's going on today. What is going on today?
I don't know. There's two guys sitting around talking crap. Having a good time. It's Monday. What can you expect?
I can expect us to have a new intro real soon.
Everybody's still hungover from the weekend. It's just one of them things. One of them unexplained mysteries of the universe, as it may be.
You know what?
What?
If you want a pina colada, And that song was written in the town I live in, and yet I have never actually gone to that restaurant.
Really?
Yes.
That is funny.
So Margaritaville was actually written in Austin, Texas, and yet I have never eaten at their restaurant.
Well, this isn't Margaritaville. I don't know what you're talking about.
What are you talking about?
The music.
Huh?
The music.
What about it?
What's Margaritaville got to do with the Pina Colada song?
The song was written about a drink buffet discovered at Lung's Cocina del Sur restaurant on Anderson Lane in Austin, Texas, and the first surge of tourists who descended in Key West, Florida.
Okay. And we have more golden showers out there.
Yeah. He wrote most of that song that night at a friend's house in Austin and finished it while spending time in Key West.
That's Valor. That's Merck's bride.
Oh, yeah, Merck's bride is here. Yeah.
Or Merck's significant other, as it may be.
Well, the real question is, did he have a boy or a girl? He was pregnant.
I don't know. Of course, for those folks who
or
don't know,
was it just gas?
There will be children. There will be children in game eventually. Another topic that we haven't talked about in quite some time, but we'll save that for another day as well.
Can you guys talk about boobs again so I get some more sound bites?
Boobs? Oh, well, yeah. What do you got to talk about? You want to talk about boobs? Just get some people. That's right. We got to get some people to follow us, and of course, let's bring that up on screen as well. That's something I meant to, and not the boobs.
You need the "You're Killing Me" Smalls.
It's in there.
Yeah. It's like, I don't know what you're talking about.
It's in
That's
there.
in there.
I got that one.
How many sound bites you need? Go out to YouTube. You can get all the sound bites you want.
What do you think I've been doing for 2 days?
Huh?
It's a lot of video to go through.
Valor showing off, shiny.
Are we going to talk about the first time user experience sheep?
No. Patui?
The Fatui sheep?
No. It's
You don't want any bestiality in your sound bites.
Well, we got to wait for Led Zepp to get back for that. That's
Where is he?
I don't know. So I may have to go kick him in the butt and go, where the hell you been?
I actually found one with Led Zepp talking about sheep that I'm holding on to for a special occasion.
I'm sure we've got plenty of them.
Yeah.
But of course, starting off the new year, we've done an update to the NBNN's Patreon site. And of course, we are now including rewards for becoming a patron of NBNN News. So we've got all sorts of stuff out there: coffee mugs, special personalized swag, personalized T-shirt, personalized hats, and more coming. So,
oh yeah.
For those of you folks who would like to get some personalized NBNN swag, you can go ahead and check us out on Patreon. Of course,
Can they be autographed?
They can. As, if you bring your swag to one of the events where Jack or I are there, we will be more than happy to sign them for you.
Which name do you want me to put on it?
That's right.
Jennifer.
Okay, I'll put Jennifer on yours.
He's gonna write Brittany.
Yeah. Can I do it like The Witcher 3 and put Yennefer?
Yennefer?
There's no other way to do it.
That's right. Geralt.
And of course, closing out the day today. I don't know. It's been a very, very mellow day today. I don't know why.
Yeah, I don't know. I think you started off with the wrong intro, and that's why today.
It may be, It's just...
That, and I did kind of mess up my shoulder over the weekend, so it's like I'm still in some pain and trying to get comfortable.
Hey, did you notice? Hello?
It wasn't the right hand, so it wasn't doing that. It was the left one.
Need some Novian Vicodin.
That's right.
Yeah, I need some of that.
Yeah, we didn't even touch on that stuff today. There's food, there's healing, all sorts of good stuff coming up this week. But let's go ahead and knock out, of course, our sponsors. Let's not forget again the Shrouded Avatar Community Christmas Party happening, or holiday party.
Wednesday evening.
Community non-denominational.
There will be lots of drinking
Celebration,
involved.
yes.
That's the important thing. And
happening-
Sig's going to be there,
happening
as long
on
as he
Wednesday.
gets over his cold.
That's right. Of course, SodaCon. Don't forget to get your tickets to SodaCon. Get them early because the price is only going to go up. And, of course, cloaks are now available. And then, of course, our sponsors out there is, don't forget, you can check out our newest sponsor, the Grimy Traders Auction House, because he doesn't work for us anymore. This guy's just causing all sorts of havoc around here these days. Go ahead, free to sign up, free to sell your stuff, and it's a buyer's premium. So check out the Grimy Traders Auction House for your auctions in Shrouded Avatar. Our friends over at the Auchenshire and Markham Farms for your wholesale cotton reagents, vegetables, ale, and more, located in Dawn's Keep, just south of central Brittany. And of course, if you want to get them off the Shroud Marketplace, if you need stuff in bulk, go check out the store on the marketplace, shroudmarketplace.com, and you can buy stuff in bulk there as well. Our friends over at the BMC Guild want you to come check out Market Road down at Black Rock Cove, located in the Quell region just off of Exeter, for your mining convenience. All sorts of crafting tables, all sorts of materials, everything you need you can find on Market Road. Our friend Jacob White over at sodamap.com, now introducing Soda Navigator, your GPS for Shrouded Avatar. Soda Map is truth, so says Lord British, and it is the tool to get yourself from point A to point B here in Shroud of the Avatar. Our friend Ben over at relicsbyrild.com. Relics by Rild for all your licensed Shrouded Avatar swag. You got your t-shirts, you got your hats, you got your patches, you got your drinkware, got your shot glasses, comic books from Tortoise and Hare, coinage from the Mint, Sir Frank, and more. Check out relicsbyrild.com. Save yourself 10% when you use the promo code NBNN when you check out, and get all your good swag. And of course, last but not least, our friends over at the Shroud Marketplace, shroudmarketplace.com, for all your virtual vendable needs here in Shrouded Avatar. Jack, you want to tell the good boys and girls about the marketplace?
Yes, Shroud Marketplace is the place to go buy or sell anything Shroud of the Avatar related. Don't forget, every single vendor is actually a player of the game, and we must welcome the latest vendor to Shroud Marketplace, and that's going to be Dread Pirate with Dread Pirate's Gold. So, yes. So don't forget, every single one of the vendors is a different player in the game, and there's currently 36 players that have decided to become vendors. If you're interested in
vendors, man, I love how that just does what it's doing over there.
Oh yeah, it's even better when they're not all synchronized, and then it even becomes a little bit more fun with the slideshow. But also check out the featured vendors, just like my shop, the Auchenshire and Markham Farms, for all of your goods as far as anything that's planted in game. What does Auchenshire and Markham Farms want planted in game? I guess
Cotton.
Cotton.
Mandrake.
Just a little bit of cotton. Just a little bit of cotton. I mean, just a few cotton pickers. Or Seder Stinky Sewer Shop or Woofdom Shop. I mean, where else can you get cheese sign writing?
Cheesy writing. Only in Shroud of the Avatar, I tell you.
I know. I mean, Shroud Marketplace is the place to go buy or sell anything Shroud of the Avatar related, from accounts all the way to services. If you want to sell it, you can always list your items on Shroud Marketplace. Just register to become a vendor. Click on the register button, then click on vendor registration, and then you can start adding your stuff. Simple as that.
That's
Yay.
right. Yay. Man, everybody's asleep today, I'll tell you.
I know it's an off day. It's an off day. I much apologize because it's time to thank everybody that's anybody that's actually put up with this show today. I do apologize. It's just been an off day. I mean, I blame Laz.
It's all Laz's fault.
That's right.
Did you get that soundbite?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Laz broke it.
I blame the grimy trader.
Yeah, it's all the grimy trader's fault.
Grimy trader's fault. Yeah.
And of course,
Grimer.
last but
Where's
not
my
least,
$2? Where's my contract?
$2.
Yes, we do have to thank everybody that's watching out on Twitch, YouTube, and or listening on Radio Free Britannia. We couldn't do the show without you guys, and we do it for you guys. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Off day.
I don't know why people put up with these guys.
I don't know.
I can't even cue up a soundbite right today. I tell you, it's just one of those days.
It's like what the hell? It's a Monday, and your picture, although that girl is very attractive on that tweet,
it's got to distract you from Monday.
Yeah.
But we got to get out of here, folks. I want to thank you all for listening. I want to thank you all for watching. Thanks for tuning in today. We do appreciate it. We'll be back with more here on NBNN tomorrow. So stay tuned to NBNN for more news, sports, entertainment, crazy, wild happenings, and of course the latest from right here inside Shroud of the Avatar. I'm Laz.
I'm Jack.
And we are NBNN. Stay tuned for more. Have a great day because it's Monday and it's really messed up.
Oh yeah, it's just the tip. Just the tip's messed up.
The tip.
What happened today, man? What happened?
It's all Laz's fault.
I don't know what happened today. It's just gone downhill.